Hi everyone, this is Meteorologist Jade Steffens here with a quick update on the forecast. The rest of tonight is going to be cold. However, by tomorrow afternoon, we're looking a lot more comfortable, followed by a very mild week ahead of us. So I'm going to pull up the headlines. We'll get started with that forecast. And here's a live look outside. It just looks cold out there. We're staying cold and breezy through the next few hours. Tomorrow, though, we'll be back in the mid 40s. And beyond that, some windy days this week, but overall, should be a pretty nice week for this time in December. So we started off this morning with a low temperature of 0, with temperatures dropping below 0 to the north, 5 below in Tacoma, 6 below in Norfolk, 11 below in Denison and Carroll. So it was a very cold start. Now the temperatures have warmed up. We made it into the low 20s for our high today, and that's where we're sitting right now, 20 degrees. We have a pretty strong south wind. That's what's boosted our temperatures throughout the evening, and we're actually going to stay close to 20, maybe dropping to about 18 at the coldest, but temperatures will actually hold steady overnight tonight, although our feels like temperature is in the single digits. So here's a check of our temperatures right now. Teens just to the northeast and close to 20 everywhere else. So for our low temperatures, the last few days they've been pretty chilly, and now looking ahead to our lows going forward this week. Tomorrow morning 18, and then we'll actually start to see much warmer overnight temperatures as we get closer to Thursday. So taking a look here at our feels like forecast, it was very cold earlier today. Now we're looking ahead to warmer temperatures the rest of the week. Here's what it feels like right now, feeling like these single digits here in the metro, single digits across the board, feeling like 1 below in Denison and Carroll. So throughout the rest of the evening, I am tracking temperatures sticking close to about 20 degrees, clear skies in that steady south wind. So it feels like temperature will stay in the single digits all the way until I'd say about 5 a.m. tomorrow. Then into the afternoon, things start to feel a lot better. So here's a check of that Monday forecast for you. Plenty of sunshine. We start off in the low 20s, then we build our way close to 44 for the high in the afternoon, and then we start cooling back down heading into tomorrow evening. Tuesday will be even warmer with a high near 52 and partly cloudy. Wednesday is breezy. You'll notice some increasing clouds. Temperatures, though, still managing to make it into the 50s for a little bit of a cooler day on Thursday. Now, Thursday is going to be the outlier this week because winds will be changing direction, and that northwest wind is going to bring in some pretty chilly temperatures. So here's a look at 11 p.m. on Wednesday. And a check of 8 a.m. on Thursday. Notice that wind direction, that colder air starting to pour in from the northwest. That may gust up to 50, potentially even up to 60 miles per hour on Thursday. Luckily, by the end of the day, things should be looking a little bit more mild, but the system moving through on Thursday could also bring some rain or snow chances. Here's a check of 12:30 in the morning on Thursday. Look at 3 a.m. and a check of 7 a.m. So we do have that wintry mix possible as we start off the day. I do think this should be pretty light. Not super concerned about it at the moment, but it is something we're going to be keeping an eye on as we get a little bit closer. But outside of Thursday, we are staying very mild this week. 44 tomorrow, 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we have a high 42 very early on in the day. Temperatures, though, in the afternoon and evening will likely be in the 20s for Thursday. Then Friday, we have a really nice recovery, a high near 46. A little bit breezy, but should be a pretty nice end to the week. And then heading into the weekend, 40s for Saturday and Sunday. And we'll continue to watch temperatures in the 40s as we head into the week of Christmas, which is crazy. We're only one day away from seeing that on the 10-day forecast. And a look at our temperature outlook for the 8 to 14-day temperature forecast. Likely we are going to be warmer than average for that week of Christmas, December 21st through the 27th. And as far as chances for rain go, likely going to be dry, so we'll keep a close eye on that for your Christmas forecast as well. Here's that 10-day forecast for you one more time, and I do think that's going to wrap us up for this evening. I'll be on live at 10 o'clock. I'll be going over more details to this forecast. And if you're not already watching this on your First Alert 6 Weather app, I recommend you check it out and download it. Great tool to have with you wherever you go. You can check out our hour-by-hour forecast, our 10-day forecast. We have videos that we upload onto the app every single day, and it's overall just a great thing to have with you. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday and has a great rest of their week.